I follow him on social media, and
you reached out.
Well, let me explain how I did it.
Okay.
Because this is like this is some CIA that I did. But I saw that I follow him on social media, and he's like, I am now on Cameo, which Cameo is where you can get like somebody, whether it's a TV person or a movie person, or he would, I guess, fall under the political umbrella. But it's somebody, and you can pay to have them send you a personal message, like
a video.
Yeah, like a video, like happy birthday. This is John Kiriakou, and I want you to have a happy birthday. And anyway, so I see he's on there. He's $80. That's a little out of the price range. I'm sure Ryan would be like, why are you spending $80 on Cameo? And so I'm like, well, shoot. And then I saw, send him a message for $2.99. Okay. $3 is a little more my speed. So I send John Kiriakou a message, and I said, hi, my name is Sadie Young, and I have a podcast, and I would love to talk to you. And he writes, so that's like cha-ching, $2.99. He writes me back. He's like, that sounds great. Okay, well, I'm going to need a follow-up to this shit. So, cha-ching, another.
Every message is $2.99? Like a text, like the old school text messages where there's like 10 cents a text message?
Yes. So then I wrote back, cha-ching, $2.99. And I'm like, great. I will give you my info if you would, that way we don't have to talk on this platform, the Cameo messaging. And he's like,
no, let's keep it here.
Okay. He's like, okay. Well, I should have given him the info in the last message. So another $2.99. And I'm like, John Kiriakou, my email is this. Then he sends me his email.
Sure. And then you send a message back of a wink, $2.99. And then a thank you, $2.99. And then an exclamation point, $2.99.
No.
Dear God, Sadie.
So I said, okay, so he sent me his email, and I'm like, perfect. I'm going to email him. That's free. So I go on the email, and I boop, boop, beep, boop, email him. And then I go to my send box, and the email's not there. And I am so bad at technology. I know you're shaking your head, but I'm like, what did I do wrong? How did I not send this email? And so I had to go back to Cameo.
Oh my God.
I had to go back to Cameo and cha-ching, $2.99. And I'm like, hey, John Kiriakou, your email didn't go through. I don't know if it's on my end. I've already invested like $12 in this guy. And I'm like, I don't know if it's the email. He writes back, and he's like, really? I'm like, I don't want to answer that because it's going to be $2.99. And so finally I got it figured out, and our email did work. I was like a digit off, and I didn't pre-check that. So that cost $2.99. But anyway, so I finally sent him an email, and I'm like, hi, John. And that's all I wrote, just to make sure he got an email, right? And he writes back to me, very exciting. I'm very excited. And he said, received, exclamation point. And I'm like, all right, Kiriakou. It's Kiriakou. Okay. So John writes back, received, exclamation. I write back, and this is why I got ghosted by John Kiriakou. I wrote back to him and said, wonderful. When are you available for a hit?
Which in radio speak is a segment.
A segment, yeah. Like, we're going to do a hit. And then I followed it up with, I guess I should say interview, considering who I'm talking to, because he was like a hitman. What a I am. This is why he can't be let out of the house.